Dona ameinukana mafuku magirodi secretary, a treasurer. Why not? So she inspired me by looking up to her. Tunanyusompia and their colors and the society. Let's just try to embrace these people. You can please serve God, because it is never in vain.
This is the story of my life. A brand new episode in the Trumpet of Hope, where we use the stories of different people to inspire the generation. I believe that this episode will be beautiful. My guest this hour is a wonderful lady, a sister, a friend, and one person who have inspired so many people in her social life, in her social media channel, and also from her community and church. She is none other than Carol Kamotho. They generally call themselves the Kamothos, and they are wonderful people. So welcome. She is a member of the Women's Guild. Despite her being young, she is an active member. She's also a member of PCEA Kitengela, and I know watu wa Kitengela mkochonjo. I know that. I know you will love this, and I know that the members of the Women's Guild will also like this. So welcome, and let us take it on. Thank you.
Yes.
Karibu sana kwa Trumpet of Hope.
Asante.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well, you look so beautiful. Come on now.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anyway, it feels nice to see you.
Thank you.
And after, speaking for so many years, so many months, so many weeks on social media, and here we are.
Yes.
So I want to take this opportunity to give you a chance to say hello to our viewers.
Okay. Hello, viewers. My name is Carol Kamotho. I'm glad to be here. Today I'll be your guest. And yes, I'm happy to be here. So stay tuned. Yeah.
Thank you. So now, where do you come from?
I come from Nyandarua County. That is where I've grown up. Most of my life, I've grown up in Nyandarua County, a place called Wanjohi. Yes, that is where I come from.
The very cold place.
Yes, it's very cold, but very beautiful.
I love it, by the way.
Yes, yes.
I passed by there when I was in Shoro FM, when we were doing the Mogidi.
Oh, I remember those Mogidis.
Yeah?
Yes, yes.
So right now you told me that you come from Kitengela.
Yes, right now.
Take us through that journey.
I grew up in Nyandarua. For the better part of my life, but we had moved from Nyeri. Nyeri is the place of origin, so my parents moved to Nyandarua. So that's where I grew up. I went to school in different counties. I finished my primary, finished my high school, came to Nairobi for my college, and worked in various places. And right now, for a few years, I am based in Kitengela. Yes.
That is where you proudly participate in the PCEA Kitengela.
Yes, that is where I proudly participate, and I am a full member and a proud one of PCEA Kitengela Township Church. Yes.
I saw your video during the commissioning.
Yes.
As a Women's Guild member. How does it feel?
Nice. It feels so good for me personally, because it's something I had been looking forward to. I grew up admiring to be a guild member since I was a little girl. I admired the elder women. As I grew up, my mother was a guild member, and becoming a guild is let me say, it was a dream come true. I had been looking forward to it, and I knew I would one day put on a Women's Guild headscarf. So to me, it was all joy.
But I have always thought that maybe, and many people have that mentality, that Women's Guild is for the elderly.
I know, but yes, it's a mentality which is not necessarily true, because the Women's Guild is open for all ladies from 20 years to 55. You see, from 20 is quite young. Some of them are maybe out of high school, are in college.
Yeah.
They are still unmarried. So the window is 20 to 55 years. But now, I don't know why most young ladies or girls shy away from becoming guild members. That's why we are not so many. And most people who join guild are already married. So I think that's where the notion comes from, that it is for a bit older ladies. But the truth of the matter is that it is open for ladies from 20 to 55 years.
Wow.
So I happened to fall into that and I said, why not?
How do you feel in mingling with those ladies, the Women's Guild members in Kitengela and elsewhere?
I think I am very comfortable because my journey to being commissioned a Women's Guild has been quite long, because it goes back to around 7 years when I started following the women in our church. So they would have like monthly or weekly events where the ladies would meet, praise, worship, pray, and it was open to everyone. So I would attend them all. I would follow them, all of them, every time. So I loved it, how they would praise, how they would worship. It was a good experience. So when the time came, because it's usually a calling, when I felt that I am now ready, it was easy. And I had already gotten and mingled with them. And yeah, so I'm happy and I'm okay among them.
What do the people of your age say?
They say, ningumu.
Yeah.
Because yes, it is not an easy decision. So they say they would want to join, but later in life, when maybe they have families or they are a bit older. And I say, when it is their time, they will join us. But they admit it is not easy. They attack is a story.
But they also admire you.
Yes. If what they say or what I see is true and real, they admire the bold step. So it's something.
Does it come with some social challenges?
A lot. Hey, a lot of
them.
A lot of them. A lot of them. But I think it is because of the society we live in. Being a girl in the Women's Guild, first of all, people expect you to be perfect. People expect you to be another Mary, mother of Joseph. They expect you to simply not be human. You see, they will not expect you to be doing some things which you should be doing at your age, maybe. So it is that challenging, and people brand you as a holy Joe, of which it is not. It is just a part of service in the Presbyterian Church, like the other groups of service in other churches. There is Sunday school, there is brigade. I've not seen any child being branded for being a Sunday school member. Yes, this is just a group I belong to.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I see that you have dreads.
Yeah.
Juere no jogote.
Yeah.
But it looks so nice. I think I admire it. I love it. It looks so nice.
Thank you.
I know. I just love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Does it, okay, many people kwanza agwito tushiragia dore mekirite juire oguo, they are kind of, you know,
yeah.
you know,
I know.
And I've seen that so many people are doing it nowadays. Tell us, how do they take it?
I would say my hair is just a hairstyle like any other, and it is actually the most natural hairstyle you'd have aside from shaving, because this is just my hair. There is no addition. And Africans need to change this perspective, because the whites, they keep their hair as it is. That is how they were born. That is how their hair has grown. I've only decided not to comb mine every day because it is hectic and it saves time and it is easier. So I let it lock itself. And it is my natural hair, and my motive of putting it on was not the motive that people use in the world ni ya wakora, ni ya watu vichwa ngumu. No, it is just a hairstyle, a natural hairstyle. And it fits me. And it had no issues when I was getting commissioned. Yeah, because we've reached a time where hair does not define us.
Beautiful.
Yes, hair does not define us. And people are slowly adapting and accepting these things. And my hair is just a hairstyle. I just love my hair natural. Sijaongeza kitu, sijashuka braids. It is just my hair.
Uguo matiakwirire.
Asha, that was not even one of the things they look for. They looked for. There are other major things to consider when they want to commission you. Riria marakureithia moneka no ho gitambaya, jewelry is not one of them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And by the way, it looks good.
Thank you.
But I think andu aingi muno ni mambiriirie riu ni metikirite.
Ni ciambitie kuiyukio na njira tofauti.
I saw a friend of mine who is doing sister locks. I'm telling you, she is.
They look nice.
They look good.
Yes.
I visited her studio somewhere in Hurlingham. She's called Maggie, the sister lock queen. And she does it very well. So when I say
natural.
this, it feels nice. Now, other challenges, people think tulia gekuisiria karia na gadikona muthuri dikaika gatea, you know, those two things. When you semanagia na tumaundu tatu uguo hihi ukiariria tuiritu turia tungienda kuingira guild.
Andu ni metigagira, especially airetu, tondu wa mbere nduika ni uyu guo wikwitikira gutuika mu guild we muiretu. Ruwe ni watuika wakani, no nginya hindira ukahika ukaneanwo ni kanitha, ukarutwo kigongona-ini. Riu gutire shortcut ya kuhika njira ino ingi ya kamwistay. Rukugo I think kaundu kau ni kamakagia andu, mundu akona like it is such a big deal tetange muhanikira ta uhiki atari maybe choice yao, kana ta gathi uguo akore ndaneka ni kwathie tumaundu uguo. But that is one challenge that I hear from people. I ask if they can join, airetu especially. Ni tondu wa limitation iyo. Na also gutuika imwetu wa guild ni nyitanyitaga mundu, especially in the world we are living in, he maundu tangika. Onokorwo ti ni hakuhi kana haraihu, tondu ni tuoyaga mihitwa. We take vows as we are being commissioned. Na ona ungithi gwika maundu mamwe kuraihu ri, Ngai no arakuona na maundu mau ni mari kuthumburaga. Riu koguo kuohwo ni maundu na nigetha wikare maisha straight na wikare muturire wa wina ungai ri, riu andu ni mona he haritu.
Wow. Kairitu the Kamothos. They are wonderful ladies. I
God.
see them and you know, the people that an example to our community, and I pray that God will continue to nurture you and to protect you so that you can continue serving the next generation. And I think that is very important. Now, apart from being a member of the Women's Guild, I know you have been a deacon.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I've been a deacon for 4 to 5 years. Yes, so actually it was easy joining the guild because I had been serving. I've been a deacon. I am currently I'm a chair of a church group. And yes, so the guild was just coming to add into my service. Asha, nigituika mutungatiri.
Tutorete gutuika this Lahel her Reverend Priscilla Lydia.
It is still work. Ngi ndikuga ni ndiritana ria gutuika mchungaji. No riu ri gutuika wira Ngai ni muingi arutini wa nini.
Thank you.
Na riu ni ndoneka wa kuruta ri gakinyitirira hau gasafu Ngai capacity ini ria nguona ni nguhota. Also waikarania na andu nio matuthuraga. Nona watukinya ithurano, the elections are annual. Ugathurwo nawe ukauga atiriri ugetikira mwito tondu ti muritu gakiruta.
Who have inspired you so much in your life, both in the church and also outside the church, in your social life?
In the church, I would say my mother, my late mom, tondu nie ngikora ndakorire agitungata ni treasurer handu ni secretary group fulani ni araruta ni ari positions ine cia kanitha ru nie ni ndonaga kaundu kau gekega muno ru hau gwiciria hau niho hani inspire ona when I was first elected in a church position ngiona no hote ni ndona mamiinuka na mafuku magirodi maka secretary treasurer Jonathan, why not? So she inspired me by looking up to her in serving God, and many other ladies that I would see on Maratu.
Wow, that is very good. What about in the social life? Because apart from kurikia shukuru na kuruta mawira kundu kuingi, by the way, she's an administrator in a very big institution in Kitengela. And so to kairetu But you know,
I thank God.
You inspire so many people. Aria magukuhiriirie. Yeah. So who do you look up to?
I think I look up to different people in different perspectives.
Yes.
Kire ingienda gutuika ri na dimensions iria ciothe ingienda ku achieve hari o mundu uninspire hari cio. So career wise, in service, in my social life, and I think my life and where I've come from and up to this far is what mostly pushes me to be a better person every day. Because I wouldn't pinpoint someone juge neo lookaga up to, but motivation yakwa ni kiria nie nyonaga hakiri-ini ciakwa ingienda gutuika na kiu nikio nginyirite mutumia ucio nyonaga meciria-ini makwa ri ucio niwe njuthagiriria ngahana ucio.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So niki wikaga muno you during your free time? Ni ndironira muthenya ungi muthiete anga walka ngako.
During my free time, I'm an outdoor person. I'm a bit extroverted. Kwa nie ndithrivaga muno indoors kana handu horerete. So anywhere that is out, kuthie janarata, taking walks, going to events, kuthie mohiki, gutwarana, tukaine. I just love, and when I'm indoors, because there are those moments, I do movies, I do content creation, I hang out with my friends and family. So I'm mostly out there. You'll find me out doing things.
You're in TikTok, I saw.
Yes. Yes, I'm in TikTok.
I think that is one of the things that really, is good.
Yeah.
And what is your message to the people of your age and those behind you when it comes to the social media life?
I think TikTok and everything else is a good channel for having fun. Especially TikTok imekuja us who cannot sing our own songs, hapo ndio tunaimbia and we're having fun at it. It is just a way of not being so serious about life, just finding fun. But social media is not also so good if not used the right way. So what I would advise people my age and those behind me, use the social media wisely for the best, because people are making money, people are meeting important people, are having good connections. Don't just be there. So have fun while at it. Use yourself and what you have learned in life or what you do in life to inspire someone online. Yes, and when opportunities come knocking online, you just take them and go with it.
Thank you so much. Now, as we continue, this is the Trumpet of Hope and this is the story of my life. Jitagwo Captain Njoroge Wajeri, who this is where we always inspire, we inform and educate. I know that there is so much going on and the next generation is going to take after us, and it is important for us to document whatever we have gone through, whatever our parents left to us. It is important for us to document that so that the next generation will have something to take and to look up to. Now, I have Carol, who is a guild member. She has been a deacon. She's a group leader in the church, and she's an administrator. So much that she is doing. And let me tell you, she has also had her low moments. And during those low moments, there is what she did. Can you please listen to this story? What are some of the challenges that you have gone through in life? I know one that touched me so much. So what are some of the challenges that you have gone in life?
Well, challenges are there as people living in the world, as human beings. And I may not mention them all, but the most challenging times in my life are the 2 times I lost my parents. Yeah, those were the lowest moments of my life. I happened to be a firstborn. So immediately after we lost our second parent, you have to quickly take up the family, hold your siblings. So it was a tough moment. We are still healing. It's been, I think, heading to 6 months. But the grace of God has been sufficient. I didn't know how I would go past that day. I didn't know how I would make it past a week. But God has been with us, and it is true what the word says, that Gainewe digwa.
Yes.
It is very true, because I've seen it being true in our lives, and day by day he has continued to show us that he is indeed our parent and healing us a day at a time. And yes, that is the lowest moment of my life. Yeah.
So the mom passed on, and then a few moments later, dad passed on.
Yes, it was 5 years difference. Yeah, I think they missed each other. They couldn't stay far apart. My dad had not even moved on to another wife. So we lost mom in 2016, and this year, 2022 March, we lost dad. So we had 5 years with dad, then he joined her.
The healing process must be hard.
Very. The healing process is hard, because, and it is different for both times.
Yeah.
Both grieving is different for different losses. So how we dealt with the loss of our mom is not how we are dealing with the loss of our father, because this one hits harder, because you now realize you have no other parent. So there's that process, there's denial, and then there's anger, there's bitterness, and then slowly you accept, and then you allow God to heal you, to just show you he still cares, you see. So what has helped me this far is just picking all those broken pieces and just crying out to God, because there are those moments. And he has been wiping our tears and slowly showing us that he still got us.
Now, there's people out there who have lost their parents. I lost my mom, and my mom was a single mom. That is why I call myself Wajeri.
Okay.
And there are times that it becomes very hard. I remember when I came to Kenya this time round, I stayed in this place. Most of the time when I come, I stay at Landmark Suits. And I stayed here for 2 weeks without going home. Because, anyway, mom is not there. And it became very hard. And sometimes, over 20 years down the line, I sit down somewhere and I miss the moments. Sometimes I went somewhere in Dallas and I missed the pancakes. And I really cried.
I know.
I had to drive from Dallas. I have to drive from my house in Houston to Dallas to go and meet a mother. And I told her, I'm coming, and what I want is a pancake. And I don't know what the society should know about children or people who are going through this process. What would you tell them?
First of all, to the people who are losing parents, who've lost parents, I know, as you're saying, home is no longer the same. But what we did, as me and my siblings, we decided that we are not going to let our home lose identity or the touch of life. So the first thing that people should do, the siblings that have been left, is unity.
Yeah.
Unite the number of you that have been left, so that even when there is that vacuum that has come, you feel it with each other's love. So that is the first thing you do. Be united, and still continue calling home. Sisi bado tunaenda nyumbani. We still identify with our home. We didn't avoid home. Bado tunaendanga sana, and as much as there are no parents, we've not let our hearts live there. So it has not been so difficult for us calling it home. So I think family unity helps, and still embracing that hapa ndio kwetu, hapa ndio tuliwachiwa. Mimi hata what helped me, nikaanza kwenda nyumbani and seeing it the same. I started imagining like my parents were there. This is what they built us. This is what they were making it for us, because it is us who have longer lives. So nikichukua hiyo concept, I started feeling good even in the absence. So that is what I would advise the people who are being left by their parents. Plus it is also a day at a time process. Hiyo feeling ukushika anywhere, hata tao katikati, job, kwa ofisi, kwa matatu, when it comes, don't suppress it. Cry it out, and it helps, it heals. So, and God has plans for us who are total orphans. It is true, as the word says, that God is the father to the fatherless. It is true, by the way.
Yes.
I may not mention it, but I have seen it becoming true.
Thank you.
And to the society, I don't know what to say now, because losing our dad who left last has really shown us a lot of people's colors. For example, people you thought were your parents' friends, they are not their friends. This is now the time we know. Because how they treat you now that their friends are not alive, their friends, is totally different. You look at someone and wonder, wow, huyu ni alikuwa rafiki ya baba yangu, huyu ni alikuwa rafiki ya mama yangu. So there is that kuadapt, kuona watu na nyuso mpya and their colors, and the society, let's just try to embrace these people that are losing their parents and show them love, and stop taking them like a catastrophe happened to them. Yani ukamonia gutiri kiondo kirito tageke. Let's try to help them heal and continue with life, because life must continue.
That is the story of my life.
Yes.
Carol Kamotho, doing wonderful. She has a long life ahead, and she's loving it. You can enjoy her episodes on TikTok. So give us your social handles.
Facebook, Carol Kamotho. I'm in my Women's Guild headscarf, so it's easy to spot. YouTube, I have a YouTube channel, a very young one coming up, Miss Kamotho, MISS Kamotho. Instagram, Carol_Kamotho. TikTok, at Carol Kamotho.
Awesome.
At Carol Kamotho.
At Carol Kamotho.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It was nice being together with you. And I want you to just give us your final words. Remember, we are hungry. We want to hear that final comment.
First of all, thank you for having me. It is such an honor. This is actually my first interview.
Wow.
Yes, formal interview. I've never had another. And I'm grateful that you spotted me. We've been friends and you invited me to have this interview. I'm glad I am inspiring people with my service as a youth. And it is possible to serve God in your youth. It is not hard. If you can, whenever you can, please serve God, because it is never in vain. And in life, what drives me is my favorite verse, Romans 8:28, that we know that in all things work together for good to those who love God, those who are called according to his purpose. So that is what I base my life on, anything that comes my way. And yes, it is possible to serve God in your youth.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. It was nice being together with Carol Kamotho. Just visit her social handles, and when you go to Kitengela, you'll find her serving at PCEA Kitengela. What do you tell the people from Kitengela? Your church members, your friends in Kitengela, your colleagues at work?
I would like to say hi to them and thank the PCEA Kitengela Township Church for allowing me to serve, for seeing me as a good servant of God, for giving me a chance to serve, and to the Women's Guild office for commissioning me and saying I am worth of being one of them as a Women's Guild member. I am happy serving there. I feel at home, and yes, I love you all. Let's keep serving. PCEA Kitengela Township, that's my church, the township congregation. And yes, and my district, New Valley District, I say hi to all of you, the whole church, the leadership of the church. And the most important people in my life right now, I want to say hi to my sisters, Mercy Kamotho, and your husband and your child, and my younger sister, Maggie Kamotho. I love you all. You're the best people in my life right now. And yes, nawapenda sana. Musalimike mahali mko. Thank you so much for making me who I am now, and for being the bigger sister, and for accepting me to lead you. God bless you.
I saw you dance somewhere with the lady somewhere, and I'm like, okay.
Yes.
No, ruganiere mwoge
Muna, todo. It is not good to always be serious. So whenever I get a chance, duganagia wega atare guthukia maundu. So I love having fun around. Ruho wanyonie dance. Those were my friends. We were in a chama. And we were having fun, and I entertained them a lot, and they like it. So
I loved it. I was like, what? Are you the one?
Yeah, that was me. I've always been branded cartoon throughout my high school life, and everyone that comes into contact with me, the groups that I am in, people think I entertain them. So why not?
So nikuweke kamziki kidogo hapa utuwe na dance.
Next time.
So that's very interesting. She'll be a frequent visitor and a host in the Trumpet of Hope, and I know that those who are in the US, those who are in Germany, those who are in Australia, Kenyans, wherever you are watching at the Trumpet of Hope channel, you will have something new, something fresh, something very, very good. You will love it. So it's coming up. So just chill, stand by, and you will love this. We have bountiful safaris. Remember to always thank your body, thank your mind, thank your spirit. Just take time off and go and relax. We have so many destinations: Mombasa, Amboseli, Masai Mara, Nanyuki, staycations here in Nairobi. You can just go, get out of your house to go and have lunch somewhere. That is a beautiful staycation. We are going to plan all that. Visit our website or call us, the numbers that are on this here under, and you will be able to treat you, discover, explore, and always dreams. Yeah, that is what we do in Bountiful Safaris. Thank you so much for being together with us, and until next time, this is the story of my life, brought to you by the Trumpet of Hope, where we inspire, we educate, and we inform. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I love it.
Thank you.
So apart from our glass of water, we'll get to our restaurant right here,
yes,
and at least have some coffee.
Yes, I would love that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to be her mentor. So I will be following her and wanting to know how she is faring. I'll be proud to hear hata akitoka hapa atatoka na harusi. Amen. Hii tunatai na mpango, huwa tunafunga na mpango, si just like any other turban. Hapana, hii si ile ya kwenda soko. There she is. Akiwa mbele, ukimwangalia kutoka mbele, she is Women's Guild. And even kutoka nyuma, anatangaza yeye, she's a member of Women's Guild. There she is. There is our Carol now. She's a big Carol. Yeah, and you look at her S, kwenye iko inamaanisha she is a servant of God. Thank you, thank you. Carol, you can get seated. There you are.
It's okay.
Good. Thank you, we appreciate. Tears of joy. Good. So let us have the council. The council. Wapita hapa wapewe vitambaa very quickly because we need to save time. Nataka kusave time.